Welcome, I'm Trish. So today on my true crime reading, I'm going to be looking at Madeline Soto, the situation around her. I'm looking into the mother to see if she knew what was going on, if she had any connection to this. So I was just doing a little shuffle with my medium cards. This is where I connect in with victims or people on the other side. And I was just doing a little shuffle to see what would come up. I was actually trying to make a connection to Madeline before I started. But what has come up is female energy, could indicate mother, violent attack. So I find that very interesting. This one's called Flying the Coop and Leaving the Babies. It also says I feel abandoned is what it says, but it can also be babies. So that's another question that we want to ask here as well. And it's just interesting that this has all come up in just my initial scan of this reading, just trying to make contact with Madeline is what I was doing. And these have come up. So playing it cool. So is this reading about the mother, older female energy here. I am there for you, but playing it cool. So playing it cool. And anybody that's watched those interviews around the mother and the way she's kind of caressing Stefan, something's off there. Like everybody that watches that, there's something not right there. It's like, shouldn't the mother be the one that's being consoled by Stefan? Why is she consoling him? Like that just is red flags everywhere. There's something not right there. So okay, so anyway, interesting. The initial tap in, I'm getting here something around the female energy and a violent attack, something around babies or feeling abandoned, playing it cool, and like the mother figure, mother playing it cool. I am there for you, it says, but yeah, was she there for her? So let's have a look. That's really what I'm wanting to ask on today. Okay, let's bring out the crime deck and have a look here into this case. It's the first time I'm reading on this one. Madeline's body was found last week. There's footage of Stefan putting, I believe it's Stefan, putting the school bag into the bin, tied down, restrained. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the case here and just see what comes out as we go to see where the cards want to go with this, being the first time I've looked at it. Okay, so here's what I know. I know that the body had been found. The mother said that she missed the girl's 13th birthday party because she had work commitments. She then said that she spoke after work. She spoke to the daughter, asking about the birthday. They were talking about that, and then she said goodnight. She said she didn't take the child to school in the morning. Stefan did, and when she went to pick the child up in the afternoon from the school, Madeline was not there. So Madeline was not there. So something happened during that time. Now then, she in the interview, she also used the words "we took her to school." So in one interview she says that she didn't take Madeline to school, but then in another one she says we took her. Okay, let's see, let's just do a little look at the energy around the mother. In this situation. Okay, so this is showing it one way when it's another way. So this is this card here where you show it one way when it's actually another way. It can also be mental illness. Her statements would be, so in her statement, she's given her statement one way when it's not that way at all. It's another way. So that's what I just talked about, her statement. So the information that she'd given, that was maybe the interviews. It's saying, this is my fault. This is my fault. Okay, again, doesn't mean she committed the crime. It can mean that she's taking responsibility for it as a mother, feeling guilty, feeling like she could have done more. I'm just reading it in a way that, you know, this is possible. That's what that card could mean. Okay, she has information that she's keeping it to herself. Did she know what was going on with Stefan and Madeline? There was a confrontation about it. And then movement in the car. So there was a confrontation and then there was movement. So in the first lot of cards, it said aggressive attack surrounding the female energy. This one here says that there was a confrontation when I've asked, did she know about what was going on with Madeline and Stefan? Okay, this is it's the Hierophant and the timing. I'm just gonna and on the bottom it says purposely disappeared. That's when you purposely do something or you purposely move somebody or make them unseen or moved or disappeared. So disappeared on purpose. Okay, let's put these ones back again. Okay, all alleged, no facts. This is card reading. Let's have a look at we have that Madeline has died. Let's see if there is a connection around the mother for this. Again, all alleged. We're just looking at the energy around this with what the cards say. Mother. Empress, it says, I don't know if you can see it. Empress, it says mother figure. Not involved. Interesting, because if I would have just cut that question just at mother, I would say, yeah, mother responsible for, because that was the question I was asking, was the mother, we know that Madeline's died. Was the mother responsible? And then it come out with mother, and then it come out with not involved. Having trouble trying to okay. I'm just going to jump over to Stefan that has been arrested. I think he's been arrested. Not sure if he's been charged or what's going on there, but I'm just jumping over to his energy for a little moment. Creative narratives around his story. And yes, that's my yes card. And what did I say before? Did I say that, am I checking to see if he's involved? I don't remember the wording I used, but it says yes. I'll hear that one back when I edit. Okay. Let's go deeper here. Madeline Soto. Madeline Soto, what happened to you? Why did this happen to you? Okay, that's being watched. Mother. Being watched, mother. Maybe mother seen. A deal with the devil. Seen. Again, seen. Okay, this deal with the devil, I feel is like an interaction. So I feel like the mother's seen the interaction. Because in both of these things it says mother watching. The interaction or shaking hands is like a interaction, I'm just going to call it. Seen. Okay, what happened from there? Then what happened? Different perspective. It also means protection because it's the crab. Okay, perspective. Why are you giving me a different perspective? Mother seeing it from a different perspective than what it actually was. End of the situation. This is also like the death. End of the situation. And why are you giving me safe and well? Why are you giving me safe and well? Okay, so it is around a different perspective around her safety then. So different perspective around her safety, didn't feel safe. Different perspective means she didn't feel safe. Didn't feel safe in the situation, it says. End of the situation, but didn't feel safe in the situation. Okay, let me get the question out. That's why I'm picking up. Did the mother take Stefan's side? Lovers. So the lovers. So the lovers can indicate like she took the partner's or the lover's side. Bit guilty. And keeping that information. So keeping some kind of information and not letting it out. Okay. Are you saying she's guilty? She's keeping information around guilt. Close to her chest, it's related to the lovers. The other question here is, did the mother know about it? Has the mother known about it for a long time? Because there's a chance she didn't. There is a chance. Not all women know when abuse is occurring. I mean, some of these are so... It says that it was exposed. It was an exposed secret. Timing. So as a matter of time. But masked, not two-faced, maybe didn't want to believe it. Didn't want to believe it was true. For the protection of maybe her own protection. But she did expose it. It came out in time. Didn't want to believe it. Didn't want to believe it was true. And she was being protective. I feel over him. I feel being protective of him. Am I right there? Is she being protective of the partner? Yep, because we've got the male Hierophant energy. Exposed secrets, carried a heavy burden. And it didn't go to plan. Okay, let's just pull these cards, see if there's anything in here from Madeline. Okay. It happened in her home. Male energy, but there's a male energy here again, secretive, it says, secret life. It was secretive, but there was changes and transformations going on around her. She had to go. You have to go. Wanted to go to the next level, or taking something to the next level. And then this is the end. Goodbye. Okay. This is the Independent card here over here. So here it says happened in the home. it was secret. It says addictions, but I'm feeling it's abuse. Addictions of a different kind. So that was secret for a little bit, but there was started to be some changes going on, some changes or transformations around it. So maybe mother was picking up on these. So then saying, okay, one of them was wanting to go to the next level. Okay. And she had to go. Something was getting taken to the next level or going to the next level. And she had to go. Now I'm wondering if this is where the pregnancy is coming into it. If there is a pregnancy. Being changes and transformations and taking something to another level. She has to go. Goodbye, this was the end. Okay, I'm seeing the male here, upset, I'm sorry, regret energy there. Sorry, that don't sit well with me. I can't, I've got very little tolerance for stuff like this. Okay, violent attack, female energy. Female energy, violent attack. No. Okay. Who killed you? Who killed you, Madeline? Look at these. Both of these are coupled cards. Do they both play a part in it? Again, two Bs. Two Bs. Two cups. And this one is the male energy and temptations. Maybe they're being the reason. Okay, did the mother know that this was going on for a long time? And then we'll ask about the pregnancy. Did the mother know that this was going on for a long time? Guilty. Guilty. This says organised meet-up. Okay, I'm going to ask about pregnancy. Okay, was Madeline pregnant? Okay, out of these, this is my no card that come up here, but the answer here is not clear. Improvements around it and something about control. Two control cards here, because I was kind of asking also at the time, what was the reason for it? Why did she die? What was the reason? Okay, what was the reason? Improvements again to improve the situation. There was some depression, sadness, behind closed doors kind of energy. Overwhelming has come out again. to like an emotional, overwhelming breakdown. Okay. Final time to ask, because we are asking about the mother. What was the mother's connection to Madeline's disappearance or murder? Crime of opportunity. So it means happened in the moment, wasn't premeditated. It was a fight around the family, like a family fight. So that would be mother and daughter fighting, or a family fight, and it just happened. Crime of opportunity. Okay, any final words on this one? End of situation. Any final words? Okay, family connection. We know that. And put in a room. Put in a room. What happened in the room? This was, they were giving me the interaction before, like it says a deal, like a deal, but it's like the actual contact or interaction there. It's like this in a room, family. There was a battle. Someone being stubborn, or something that happened over a long period of time, like resilient means long time. Card one from each deck. Okay, something about a note or something left behind. So something here about a note. I don't know, did she want to run away? Because this is like walking alone. Did she want to run away? Again, walking alone here, this walking alone. And something about a note. Okay, one from this deck, last card. Was she going to tell somebody? Because it says there's a note there, and that is what caused it. I mean, these secrets were going to be exposed, maybe. Friendship. She was going to tell a friend. Note to friend. And that would expose everything. Okay, sad case. All the children readings I do, they're very sad. I'll be back next week. I'm going to answer some of the questions around the Idaho 4 case. I've just found a whole bunch of questions in my comments, so I'm going to go through and do a little question and answer thing with the cards. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next week.